Nitwit Chef said test. Nitwit Chef said test. The Nitwit Chef said test. Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Good morning. Okay. Hey, good morning. Oi. Okay.
EXO_Mel said good morning.
Go.
Cassie XOXO93 said IOO.
Okay. Let's try these. Man, that's terrible that you can't mix up colors on the same block space. The yellow looks good, but it blends in pretty hardcore with that. White looks pretty good. Good morning, Cassie. Good morning, Mel. For now. Just we'll get there.
Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. At Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. EXO_Mel said I'm excited for those new flavors of built puff bars.
Yeah. And again, I didn't get credit for it. I wonder if you have to like, if you have to buy from a video in order to get credit for it. I wouldn't think so. I would think putting something on your showcase.
EXO_Mel said what the heck loudly crying face emoji.
I don't even know.
Anthony 2 said nice build so far.
Yo, Anthony, thanks. Appreciate you. So this is just a bedroom in our spawn castle. Spawn castle's pretty epic. This is a we're kind of a larger adult server. And so this is kind of our shopping district, and our starter village is over here, and then this is our spawn castle. And so this upper part has some bedrooms in it, and like we do server quests to make in-game currency. And one of the server quests is to decorate one of these bedrooms in this wing up here.
Anthony 2 said cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just building a little bedroom. I mess with mini blocks quite a bit, and so that's what I'm going to be doing right now, is making a little lamp for the bedside table. And I need...
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points.
I know what that is.
Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Aha! Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Uh-oh. I thought I had some note block mini blocks. Oh no! Oh, shoot. Easy there, chef. I thought I had some note blocks. They make great little lampshades. The note block mini blocks. I guess that's what we'll do right there. You know, let's do one on either side of that lamp, or that mirror. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place end rods right there, and we're gonna take our mini sea lanterns. We're gonna plonk them right there. All right. But what we need to do is
Mr_Muffin309 just followed.
Yo, Mr. Muffin, thanks for the follow. What we need to do is we need to get this block here called, or this red dye that will align this block.
Mr_Muffin309 said no problem.
There we go. And then I want to bring these down as far as I can on top of those. So I'm going to grab the die that will move us negative on the Y axis. I'm gonna need the positive. So that was 2. Oh, no. That was 2. 3, 4.
Caster Labs said
5,
I go live with Minecraft
6,
MF mornings at 8 a.m.
7,
EST. Random
8,
evening streams of other games
9,
like Fortnite and Repo as well.
10.
At Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. Mr_Muffin309 said, are you using a mod?
If you want to call it that, you can. It is Foxy No Tails Armor Stand add-on pack. mini block and armor stands. You can call it a mod if you want. It's just an armor or a mini block pack. It's not super crazy. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff.
Mr. Muffin 309 said, how did you get it?
You just go to his website and download it. Foxy No Tail. Super easy. And we're also going to be working with the armor stands as well. So I do need to pull up, because I don't remember always all of the different dies and what they do for that. So I like having the list. In front of me. Gray is gravity. That's the big one that I always forget. I shouldn't. It's pretty easy to remember. And then we need we need this brush. And we never did decide what we could use as like a vessel to put the red dye in. What Minecraft item looks like it might hold a bowl? Do we use a bowl? Is that what we do? I didn't need 4 of them, but I guess that's all you get, right? So, let's see.
Mr. Muffin 309 said, what about a jar?
I thought about a jar, but it's hard to... So, like, I'm thinking of, like a rouge container, like blush, what we would call blush. And so it's usually a small dish. And so like a jar, it would be hard to get a big brush into that jar to get the rouge and put on your face, right? So because I'm going to put some red dye in an armor stand and then move it down. You'll kind of get the idea once I start moving stuff around.
Exo_Mel said, I think a bowl would look the best.
You think, yeah? So like, and that, because that's what my vision is like a bowl of rouge powder. You know, was what, you know, the precursor to what we call blush, and it was like a little small dish. Honestly, they probably used a lot of oyster shells or abalone shells. Maybe like the bottom side of an abalone, since the top has holes on it. But that's like what they would use a lot, or little silver dishes. But yeah, jars get used in this application quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tear this down until we get the armor stands placed. Hello, hello. How you doing, Jay Wood? All right, so we're gonna start with a bowl, okay? And it's not gonna look that good, huh? What else could it be? I want to go look at something. I want to go look at the Pirate Cove real quick at something. Got about half health on our wings. How you been, Jay Wood?
Wood 6 said, when is the next season? Gotta make sure I make it. At Caster Labs said, be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
The last day of
Caster
this
Labs
season
said,
is
kind,
August 31st.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
We're going to take
Love your faces.
September off.
Mr. Muffin 309 said, is this in Bedrock Edition?
Yes, this is, yeah, I'm always Bedrock. Always Bedrock, always survival, and always hard or hardcore. October 3rd, I believe, Jay Wood. Let me look at the calendar real quick. I'll tell you. Maybe the 4th. I think it's a Saturday the 4th.
Yes.
Is it Friday the 3rd or Saturday the 4th? I felt like it was a Saturday. Saturday the 4th. So we got some time. We got just under 2 months left here.
XO_Mel said, pretty sure the 3rd.
The 3rd, Friday.
Wood 6 said, sweet.
Yeah, see, I almost feel like if I put down a compass and then put the red dye, like, covering the black area with the compass point, it would look like it's in a silver dish. But I don't know. I mean, while we're here...
code.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment. XO_Mel said I would do sketchy things for that Mushroom Island rolling on the floor.
Mr. Muffin, thank you for the rose. So what you're seeing now is an addition to Foxy No-Tail's armor stand pack that was created by the guy playing the music. This guy's whose head is right down here. He's our world host.
Code.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
Oh, super spicy pizza.
Wood 6 said modded.
Modded, yeah. Yet still oddly vanilla.
XO_Mel said I've got moves.
Yeah, so do I. Teach up there in his suit.
Mr_Muffin309 said, so how long have you been playing?
5 years. I found this game in the spring of 2020. I was actually gifted this game in the spring of 2020. I had no intentions of buying or playing Minecraft. A friend of mine saw how bored I was getting when like all the, you know, the C19 mess was going on, and like people stopped working and nobody was doing anything, and I was getting really bored and losing a lot of sleep, and a buddy of mine said, man, I've got some extra copies of this game. Do you want to try it? I was like, what? And he told me a little bit about how he plays and whatnot, and I was like, sure, man, let's, sure.
Code.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
Yo, thanks for the roses. All right, so I think that the red dye is going to overtake. Speaking of red dye, where's a red flower? There's got to be a red flower around here somewhere. Yellow. Seriously? No poppies anywhere? Come on now. Oh!
Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Ed Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit.
I'm scared that the red dye is going to be bigger than that bowl. You know what I mean?
Stegster said,
yeah.
morning.
Good morning, Stegster. How are you? So, it is semi-official that TikTok is no longer in the United States as of March 2026. Ooh. App codename M2.0 is being launched in September of this year in the United States.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel
We
points.
do not know its official
Shop to
name
redeem
yet.
points.
It is not M2.
Clip 120 to clip last
TikTok is
120
codename
seconds.
M. So M2
G5 _ clips said,
is
are
what
you on
was...
Java?
No. I'm always on
Mr.
that.
_ Muffin 309 asks, wait, what?
Yeah, indeed. It is official.
G5 _ clips said, finally.
Finally what? You found a Bedrock creator, or finally they've made a decision about what the future of TikTok in the United States? Or both. I need gray real quick to lock this.
G5 _ clips said, finally I've found a Bedrock user.
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
_ Muffin 309 said, yo, I GTG, but I'll be back.
Right on. I'll be around for a few hours, so yeah. But I am live every weekday morning, so
G5
never fear.
_ clips said, do you use glitches?
No glitches. I have some people call them mods, but we do utilize some packs. So this is like armor stands and mini blocks. So we're all very creative people on this SMP. Most of us are content creators in some form or another. And so we do make some very vanilla-esque packs. So we call it Vanilla Plus. It's kind of adopted from Hermitcraft.
G5 _ clips just followed.
They use, thanks for the follow, man. So they use some modifications that are definitely not vanilla Minecraft, but still feel vanilla. So like we have vertical slabs. That pack was created in-house by our founder, the same guy that made the armor stand pack that I'm using. Well, part of the armor stand pack. Foxy No Tail made the armor stand pack. DJ Haribo modified it a little bit to add our players' skins and some mob skins to those armor stands. So like our music discs, most of them are custom. Most of them are not the music that Minecraft, that Mojang put onto the discs. They're custom songs. Our
G5 _ clips said, I used a glitch and got a Neverite beacon in just an hour.
Oh yeah, no, we don't promote utilizing any glitches or duplicating. It's actually strictly forbidden on this SMP. Duplication is against our rules and does get you permanently banned from the server, because it's just not cool. We're survival gameplay, so we're pretty strict on that aspect where we have to get everything ourselves, and so yeah. I'm happy to let people play the way that this game the way that they want to play this game, because it's kind of that it's that kind of game, right? There's lots of ways to play it.
G5 _ clips said, do you post on I swear I've seen one of your videos?
Probably. I post on TikTok a lot. So let's...
G5 _ clips said, not TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah. I started making long form videos as soon as I started playing Minecraft, pretty much. And yeah, there's definitely, I've got quite a few videos there.
Caster Labs said, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. At Caster Labs said, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. G5 _ clips said, are you a YouTuber that does massive builds?
I do big builds. Oh, whoops. That is not the way that I wanted. That's not the axis that I wanted to turn him on. I do actually. My main thing is historical recreation. So my base in this world is a recreation of Hellenistic Egypt. So that's the portion of Egypt's history that the Greek civilization ruled over Egypt. Yellow. Let's try yellow and light blue. So Lighthouse of Alexandria. Library of Alexandria. Whoa, that's not right. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Where's your hitbox? There you are. Come on. Come on. Like that. Now, if I... Give me this Y minus again. Doing these armor stands can be really crazy sometimes.
Quarles we just followed.
Yo, thanks for the
Stegster
follow.
said, speaking of, when you have time, can you create a standalone tour video? I have friends that would like to check it out.
It's
Quarles
too
Lascendo,
big. Like
loving
that's
the gameplay.
That's
I've
too
got some
big.
friends who'd be down to join your next live. Quarles said, add me on Discord at Neo.
No, definitely not. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Stegster, that's really hard to do. So like there is a series of TikTok videos that go through my base, but it's too big for a singular video. It would take just too long. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a long video. So it's broken up into several different videos right now. See, I'm gonna have to go all the way back around, try and get this. And I can send those to you as downloaded as videos
commands.
to where you don't
Points
have to
for
send
channel
people,
points.
you know, you don't have to go
Shop to
I know you
redeem
don't
points.
like TikTok, but
Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Stegster said, I'll look for your TikToken. I didn't think to check there.
Yeah. There's a series of tour videos, and they're all about 2 minutes long. See, I think I went one too far there. Let me try this again. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm going to try this real quick. I think if I move it up one and then bring it back all the way around one less click than I was before, it'll put itself up on the table.
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. At Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
Oh, okay. We need to move it positive on the X. Wait a second. I can... What was that first set that I used? No. No, no. No, no, not that one. It's not this one either, but... Dang it, Bobby. This is the difficult part of these, in my opinion. I think that'll be just fine if we move that over right there. Okay, so we need to move that positive on the Z, which is no, whoa, 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 whoa. I already have positive on the Z somewhere. No, I don't. It's right there. Okay. Alright, so now we need to make it invisible and lock it. So invisible is white and lock is magenta. Yeah. So we need white and magenta now. We're using all the dyes today, aren't we? So we're going to toggle visibility of the armor stand. Like that. And then we lock it. So now it can't be changed. So while I'm in here adding the red dye...
Terry Meat said, "Good morning, everyone."
Good morning, Terry. So now while I'm adding the red dye to be on top of that... Yeah, see, it's huge compared to that. I knew it. I knew that's what was about to happen. I should have looked. See how huge that is? That's huge. Oh, man. That's way bigger than the bowl. Well, you can adjust the size of these too, can't you? Hold on. Duh. That looks about right. I need gray.
Kickbot said, "Commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Caster Labs said, "If you want to buy me some coffee or snacks to open on stream, visit." At Caster Labs said, "If you want to buy me some coffee or snacks to open on stream, visit."
Let's do that. That'll go away, don't worry. That looks good. And so let's move that. No. Down. Come on. we need to go back to that positive on the Z, which is that one. And then let's go down one more. And then we need to go negative on the... Do I have negative on the X? It's like the only one I don't have. Jeez. Okay. Alright, so there is the rouge in the bowl, and now we need a brush for the rouge. So we put that in his hand, and I think we will go smaller by one. Then we'll go smaller on the brush. Ladies, what do you think? One smaller on the brush? Look at the size of the bowl. I think, gosh darn it. If I go down another one with that red dye, I don't think it'll look right. But you can only really tell up close. That
XO_Mel said
one
yes.
smaller, yes. Yeah, that's good.
Stegster said asking ladies to look at sizes is brave. XO_Mel said Lamau.
Well, Stegster, if nothing else in this life, I think that you know just as better than probably most of these folks that that's me.
Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates. At Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates. co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
Yo, Stitches, thank you for the heart me. Good morning.
co.casterlabs.caffeinated.app.docs.chat.viewer.event_format.dts.rich_message.attachment.
And the popular vote. Let's go.
In Stitches said morning chef.
Good morning. We're gonna put it at that angle, and we need to move it. That's positive on the Z. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can do this. Come on.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
It's being ornery. Oh, come on. No, I forgot to lock the gravity. Where is it fallen? It should have fallen right here. Where did it go?
Exo_Mel said there she goes.
I forgot to lock the gravity. Dang it. Okay, I see it. I see it. Alright, so first let's get the gray dye.
Stegster said -64.
I hope that that's not gonna, that's probably gonna mess me up.
In Stitches said armor stand POV.
Oh
I'm falling and I can't get up.
I know, right? Oh no! 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 No!
Exo_Mel said rip.
Not that one! I don't want to break that one. Stop that. No. Oh, I'm really miffed. That's supposed to be locked. That armor stand's supposed to be locked. There's no way I can place this stair again if I break this. There's no way. And it doesn't matter anyway because it's not letting
Caster
me...
Lab said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things.
I can't target
Caster
the
Lab
correct...
said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. Joni B. Good said good be bobble morning.
Good be bobble morning. I'm having armor stand problems. I've got to break it all. That's a bummer. That's a real live bummer is what that is. That just hurts. That hurts.
An organist just redeemed viewer attack. Tomato.
I deserve getting a tomato thrown at me right now. I deserve it. Man, that's a bummer. Dang. Gravity's locked.
An organist asks, is anyone else getting deja vu?
Tell me about it. Positive on the X, which is orange. Yeah. All right. Now we can go down on the Y. No. Okay. Now it is positive on the
Kickbot
Z.
said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Really? Right there. And so then we need the white to make it invisible and the magenta to lock it. White. Magenta. It's locked. Okay. What? Okay, lock gravity.
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well.
Okay.
At Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well.
Go ahead and go negative on the X. Yeah, the positive on the Z, which was this. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost back to where we messed up. And then positive on the X, which is orange. And we still need to go positive on the Z a little bit. That's good. Sweet. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Let's try this again, shall we? One more.
An organist said second time's a charm.
I know, right? Okay. Where is it?
Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces. At Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces. Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Now, wasn't there something else I wanted to put on the table? Was there something else I wanted to put on the table?
Lab John just followed.
Yo, Lab John, thanks for the follow. Was there something else I wanted to put on the table? I know I gotta put the mirror back up. No sneeze. No sneeze. Nope. Nope, not today. Nope. Nope, nope. No sneeze. What else could go here? Come on. Minecraft items. Remember, don't be so limited because, right? We can do this. Ladies, if you're sitting at your table in Minecraft, what else can we do? Now, don't get crazy on me here, but there's a whole nother side over here that we could probably arrange something. Can you think of something? Sometimes I just like to look through the
items.
items.
In the mirror is something I can see myself doing.
Yeah.
Shadow's Kiss said Wither Skull for sure goes on my desk lol.
With oh, that looks kind of funny. Cookie, little scissors. You can. Cake.
Shadow's Kiss said it'd be my wig stand with a little lipstick. EXO_Mel said any good mini blocks. An organist said who doesn't keep a compass next to their makeup.
Oh my god. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Alright, let's see if we can rearrange this. Where's micro?
EXO_Mel said true. I need to face southwest when applying mascara.
Oh my god. I can't with you. I just, usually it's you that can't with me.
Caster Labs said,
But
have you
today,
checked on Chef lately?
it's me that
He
can't
might
with
be on
y'all.
fire a little bit. Ed Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit. Shadow's Kiss said don't forget to open mouth and blink.
Oh my goodness.
An organist said whenever Chef is on fire, we let him cook.
Right. No, gosh darn it.
EXO_Mel said Lamau. He'll show you open mouth.
Yeah, I will. What that mouth do? Oh, I'm coming in hot. Well, yeah, way too hot to be coming in here like that. It's fine. That's what armor's for. It's fine. It's fine.
Exo underscore Mel said that mouth talk back. Exo underscore Mel said the mouth.
I believe it.
Shadow's Kiss said nom nom lamau rolling on the floor laughing emoji face savoring food emoji.
Nom 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 nom. What? Wait.
Exo underscore Mel said ever see the Cookie Monster eat a cookie? That would it do skull emoji.
I bet. I believe
Hardak
that.
underscore vids just followed.
Yo, Hardak, thanks for the follow. Need our sound back, but let me just quickly.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Woo! Hey, we're getting better at this. Where should I be standing? Here? Here? Right here? Maybe, probably. Maybe we should do chefception and put like 10 of myself in here. Like all over the room. How weird would that be? You walk in here and there's like a bunch of chefs. That would be terrifying.
Exo underscore Mel said that would be hilarious.
I know.
An organist said careful. Too many chefs spoil the soup.
That's so true. That's so true. And like most chefs don't like cooking with other people. Get out of my kitchen. I've got this. Thank you for offering. Now go. You're gonna get knocked over, hurt, burnt, cut, something. Stepped on, I don't know. Called an idiot sandwich by Gordon Ramsay. That's the truth about chefs, honestly. Wild. They be wild.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. At Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
That's gotta be Mel's dot right there. Yeah, it's gotta be Mel's dot right there. Well, geez, OP.
Exo underscore Mel said it's
more?
Amy.
Yeah, one more. Why am I not surprised? Yeah. Of course it's...
Shadow's Kiss said except for Italians there can never be enough nanas and Andes in the kitchen.
Actually, hold on. Give me these. No. Right there. That's fine. We do need to figure out what to do here, though. For sure. Not already have. Apparently not. Okay, that's fine. Where did the quartz bricks go? Okay. Jeez, I just looked right over them, huh? Just looked right over them, huh?
Jekyll85 said add a chamber pot.
What would I use for a chamber pot, though? That is funny. You know, I think I'd just mosey down the hall, though.
An organist said a hopper could be a camber pot. Jekyll85 said hopper. Kickbot said commands.
With the
Points for channel
arrows,
points.
with the
Shot
pack
to
that I
redeem
have
points.
on, the
Clip
redstone helper
120
pack,
to clip last 120
I don't think it would
seconds.
look as good as y'all think that it would.
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. At Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
Sorry. Y'all, a lot of my sneezes hurt. Like, they cause me physical pain. That second one was one of them. The first one
An
didn't
organist said arrows tell you to do your business right here, JK.
But does that make sense, though? That's big. Which bed? Doesn't matter. Haha. We got lots of room for activities, though. That's all. That's what matters. There's lots of room for activities. That's it. That's all that matters.
Jekyll85 said yeah, I don't have that pack. Was just trying to get a chuckle out of it anyway.
You know what I think it's time for, folks? I think it is time to get some rockets out of the ender chest so that I don't run out. I think it's time to go over to the Pirate Cove and listen to some music while Chef makes a cup of coffee. Yeah? Yeah? Good idea? I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. Ooh, that was close. That was close. All right, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, super spicy, it's a lot of time.
An organist said, "Chef, remember, grab the coffee pot, not the chamber pot." Terry Me asks, anyone want some lava chicken? Caster Lab said, if you want to buy me some coffee or snacks to open on screen, visit. At Caster Lab said, if you want to buy me some coffee
That
or
would be
snacks to
some
open on
muddy
screen,
coffee. Muddy coffee. All right, coffee is working. Let's put another song on. And I'll BRB.
Said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
got my mud butt coffee. Oh, there you go. Now you can see that I have fresh coffee. Oh, yeah. Woo! Woo! You know, thinking back to earlier when that person asked me how long I've played Minecraft, I should always answer that question with 2 weeks, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I answer that question with 2 weeks every time? What do y'all think? Oh, there's a chandelier there. You can't fly in the middle. You gotta cut off to one side or the other.
EXO_Mel said I thought this was GTA. Terry Meek said today's my first day, face green smiling.
You know what? We have to go back to Alexandria. I want to do a wool couch.
Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates. At Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hey, you're going too far, Chef. I was out of cyan wool. That's what it was. That worked out. Carpet. Carpet colors. I think white is a good choice because it'll kind of set everything off, but I also think that this gray might be a good choice. So let's take a little bit of that. And we might just end up doing both, you know? Why can't, okay, we can. And then we've got wood over there. Okay. Let's sleep and go back. No! I want to sleep. I was watching somebody's video where they were talking about the shadows. I don't know what was wrong with their shadow. I think these are great. For a game of pixel block, like the blocks. Like, what's the resolution? 16 by 16 of all these blocks? No, it's yeah, 16. Yeah, something like that. I think that I don't like his shadow didn't look like this though. I don't know why. I don't know. Could it have been a pack interfering? Do you think? So the pack that's really hot right now that does a whole lot of changes is that what's it called?
Kickbot said commands.
The one that
Pause
I don't
for
like
channel
that everybody
points.
else does.
Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120
Actions
seconds.
and stuff. Does it have any kind of shadow or anything like that that it messes with? That wouldn't mess with the. I don't know. I don't know. Where am I going? To the side. Oh. Didn't quite get that one. Oh, sorry. Just remembering something I saw this morning. I play in survival, but I can float around like I'm in creative, and I have 10 extra hearts.
EXO_Mel said eyes emoji.
I have 2 rows of hearts and I can float around like I'm in creative. But I play survival Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. At Caster Labs said don't forget to like,
That's
follow,
right, you can't do that
subscribe,
anymore.
share, and all the human things.
Can't do that anymore. Chefree. Can't do that anymore. No, 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 no. Don't I have some pale oak trapdoors some? Uh-huh. I wonder if the back should have them. Probably. Yeah. Got a little couch.
Gaming Cherry said hi.
Hi, Cherry. How are you? Over here, I want to do some like, I want to do some shelves and stuff over here with copper trapdoors and those weeping vines. Yeah. But to make those trapdoors, I think I need ingots, don't I? Yeah, I've got to have ingots, and then I've got to age the trapdoors. That's crazy.
Ugh.
Frickety Frackety said, do you have a wife?
Wild question to ask a human being that you've never met before.
Gaming Cherry said, are you on RC?
Yes, I am, Cherry. Are you asking because you want to be my wife, Frickety Frackety? Is that what it is?
Frickety Frackety said, please.
Oh, Lord. No.
EXO_Mel said, no, but his sister. Gaming Cherry said, that's funny.
I know it is, isn't it?
Shadow's Kiss said, well, this got interesting.
I know. Do you like that? I'm thinking. Do I just go buy the trapdoors? I gotta go back to Alexandria, man. That stinks. Quit being forgetful, Chef. I don't think it was so much as forgetful as it was just kind of a... I hadn't thought of it yet, maybe?
Caster Labs said, I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. At Caster Labs said, I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM
That's not
EST.
enough.
Random evening streams of other games
Oh.
like Fortnite and Repo as well.
That'll work. That'll work. 31, that should be enough. Sorry, I'm vibing to this song. It's talking about being punished. What do you want?
Emmy Major said, hi.
Hi.
Kickbot said, commands.
Emmy?
Points for channel
Is that
points.
it? Yeah, Emmy.
Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
I thought that's what it said, but I had to do a double take and catch your name actually. I didn't go all the way into the room, but I got upstairs. What? Oh, that's because these go this way. Duh. But now I'm going to encounter the problem that I can't plant this now on top of that. What happens when you...
Teacher Person 21 said good morning to the wonderful world of rockets and crafting.
Good morning, sir. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's a bummer. Tell you what I can do. So we can use it for that. And then...
EXO_Mel said morning teach.
we can break out our chains. Yeah, and see, we're always going to run into that same problem where we can't.
Gaming Cherry asks, are you working in the castle?
I am. Doing one of the bedroom quest. So what if I, okay, what if I,
Gaming Cherry said I might come check that out. Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces. At Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces. Courtney said morning.
good morning, Courtney. Can't set anything on those. Man! What do I do here? What do I do here? I'm thinking.
Courtney said my mom and I are starting to go to gym again. I'm excited.
Heck yeah. That's awesome. I was talking to my brother yesterday, and we talked about ways that I can increase, or
Teacher Person 21
ways
said
that I
fun.
can try anyway to increase my strength without having to. I'm sure that if I pursue this hand situation, that I'm gonna have to get the carpal tunnel surgery, and I don't know that I'm ready for that. I don't know, because I've heard good and bad. It's kind of like with joint replacement. Some people, it changes their life for the good 100,000%.
An organist said I
it's
haven't
not.
been to the gym in so long. I called him James the other day.
That's funny.
Teacher Person 21 said gotta stretch every day.
I do stretch. I stretch a lot, and I also have that inversion table that I hang upside down on fairly regularly. And so that gets a good amount of
Kickbot
traction.
said commands. Points for channel points.
You know.
Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Courtney said I've been told I need that too.
Well,
I prefer to gain strength on my own, haha.
So, but Courtney, if there's a problem with the tendon, it's less about how do you so if your fingers are like mine where they start to curl
Daisy
up,
Exo said heart hands emoji, heart hands emoji.
what's happening is that the tendons, so like think of a rubber band. If you hold a rubber band stretched in place for a long time, it stretches out that elastic and it starts to become dry and brittle. Whereas at rest, it's usually pretty good for a while. And so those tendons are what's wrong, and oftentimes it's because they're not in the right channels that they're supposed to be going through the joints in the wrist. So we'll have to
Mr. underscore Muffin 309 said, "Yo, I'm
welcome
back."
back, Mr. Muffin. But it is hard to gain strength if you can't hold on to something. So like and that's where the problem is. It's like I know that I'm strong because while I'm holding on to something, it's easy for me to manipulate my body around still, but I just can't hold on. It's my grip that really needs to strengthen, but I'm not ready to do that surgery, and I want to keep my overall strength, the rest of my strength up, not my grip strength. And so that's the biking, I think, helps, the BMX, because it does so much, it works so much of the body.
Asks, are your fingers numb when you wake up?
They're always numb.
An organist said, as a musician, I have stretch exercises with my fingers. It looks like opening my hands and stretching backside of fingers.
I say I do fingy yoga.
Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately?
But this is
He
as
might
far
be on
back as my
fire a
right
little
fingers
bit.
will go.
Ed Caster
That's
Labs
it.
said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a
The
little
left
bit.
side goes back a little bit further, but not much. No, I mean, I'm telling you, that's it. They're not going any further. You'll break them if they go any further. Because this is what their normal, that's their normal relaxed
Courtney asks, finger
state.
yoga. What's that?
Fingy yoga. Me being silly, that's what that is.
Daisy Exo said, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. An organist said, did Chef just give us the finger? Oh, JK. Courtney said, good idea.
Like 7 eyelashes just popped out and into my eyeball. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Y'all can
Teacher
have
person
these.
21 said, yoga means unity, so you can interpret that how you like.
You can, y'all can have these long eyelashes. I swear. You can have them. And I'm always getting stabbed in the eyeball. That's not what I'm looking for.
Gaming Cherry said, I haven't been on much, trying to get used to playing it on laptop.
Cherry, if you have an Xbox
Exo underscore Mel said, I don't need
controller-
mine long, but thicker would be nice.
That's what she said. You can hook a controller up.
Daisy Exo said, Mel LLLLLLLLLL. Courtney said, I have to trim classic eyelashes. He has some long ones. Deadshot 69 lol said, how we doing this morning, Sue Crew? Exo
Pretty
underscore
good.
Mel said, hello lover.
How you doing?
Teacher
Dylan?
person 21 said, Nitwitch, if calm yourself.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
An organist said chef is being punished. Several lashes in the eye. Courtney gasks, you working on anything new, Teach?
Wait a second. Right there.
EXO_Mel said, will iron trapdoors not stay vertical on things? They are only placing horizontally. Teacher person 21 said, no, I made that moss farm and a fireplace that I haven't made a video on yet.
Yeah, so iron trapdoors are redstone powered, Mel. And if you want to keep...
Daisy EXO said, Mel, look at Discord.
You have to like piston push the trapdoor where you
Teacher
want
person 21 said, got people working behind the scenes on transitions and intro for myself.
Nice.
Deadshot 69 lol said, motorbike started book 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 book.
Definitely not as good as the sprinkler. It definitely wasn't the sprinkler.
Courtney said, oh cool, Teach. Deadshot 69 lol said, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, definitely no.
Can you plant these in pots? I don't think you can, but I've never tried. Nope, you can't.
Teacher person 21 said, next video is a fireplace that switches between blue and red fire.
Nice.
May 68 said, no but yes to the grass.
What?
Courtney said, oh that sounds amazing. Can't
Huh?
wait to see. Shadows Kiss said, if you try castor oil treatments for your tunnel, that's what I did in him an X-Dog Groomer. Kickbot said, commands. Points for channel points.
Huh?
Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Caster Labs said, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. At Caster Labs said, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Joni B. Good said, index pointing at the viewer emoji, which index pointing at the viewer emoji, face with tears of joy emoji. May 68 said, the nether grass fits in the flower pot.
Okay.
Courtney said, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Daisy EXO said, partying face emoji, partying face emoji, partying face emoji.
Got it now. I understand.
Teacher person 21 asks, I'm not a witch, they dressed me up like this?
So Earth has wizards now, huh?
Joni B. Good said, I'm not a witch, I just have an opinion, face with tears of joy emoji.
It's like how they deemed women that lived alone in medieval times that didn't catch the plague. They were branded as witches because they didn't catch the plague, and the reality is that they had a bunch of cats and they didn't have a mouse problem in their house, so they never caught the plague. What about these guys?
EXO_Mel said, I saw women that inherited land were also deemed witches.
Really? Man, that's so lame. These go in there though, don't they? Yeah, those go in there.
May68 said yes, the pitcher pods fit in pots.
That,
Teacher person 21 said that lady has a bank
it
account.
didn't
She's
go
a
in
witch.
that one. It didn't just
Jonah
go.
B. Good said gosh forbid a woman hustles a bit.
I know, right? It didn't just go in that one. What did I just do? Huh.
May68 asks really? Will you? Why not?
Go fish. But what about this? Oh, that's cute. That's a winner.
That's a wiener.
May68 said consider me shook.
Right? That's kind of cute, actually. I don't think I've ever seen this in a clay pot before. I like that.
Teacher person 21 said she is shooketh.
Shooketh. She hath been shooketh.
Joni B. Good said that's my car and back guys sorry. Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly. At Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
Was that a squealing belt, Jandra? Is that what I heard? Is that what it was out there in the parking lot? Do you have a squealy belt?
Joni B. Good said yes haha.
So which pulley do you need to replace and why haven't you? They're usually pretty cheap. And 70% of them aren't hard to do. 30% of them are a pain in the butt. Most of them, though, are really not that hard to do.
Joni B. Good said it only squeaks after I splash a puddle, so what does that mean?
Well, it's kind of supposed to. You shouldn't splash puddles, is what that means. Also means that you're missing, like, underskirting. There's usually a splash skirt under the engine, like a plastic, not like an off-roading skid plate, but there is a skid plate on all factory vehicles. It's more aptly called a splash skirt, and it's to keep water from splashing up on the bottom of the engine because it's really not supposed to all that much. But that's just literally the belt getting wet and slipping across the pulley is all that squeal is, and then it goes away when that water evaporates from friction heat. That water will evaporate, and that's also part of what's making a noise is that friction, that transfer of heat via friction, with that belt slippage, that rubber belt slipping across a metal, sometimes metal, sometimes plastic pulley. But yeah, that's what it is. I mean, may I've driven my car that I built on the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I mean, just saying. Just saying. I have a long, rich history in auto mechanics. I kind of grew up running around one my whole life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I built and raced cars for a lot of years. A lot of years. Spent a lot of money doing that. If I could have all that money back, y'all probably wouldn't know I exist because I'd probably be retired in like a cave base in the mountains IRL.
If I could get all that money back, that'd be great. So there was a point, May, where there was 2 cars in my driveway. One of them was a Mazda Miata. That was the heavy car. That was the tow pig. Was the Stegster, are you around? Was mine a 99 or a 2000? I think it was the first year of the MB1. So whatever that is. 99? I don't remember. It's been so long. I got rid of everything when my child was born, May. My kid, there is one picture of him as a tiny, tiny, tiny infant in the passenger seat of my Miata, taking one ride before it got gone. The race car was gone before he was born. We drove to the hospital in a snowstorm in that Miata to give birth to him because I knew it was going away, and we were snow drifting all the way there. To like, she not full on pregnant, and we're just in a Miata in a snowstorm drifting through East Tennessee. It was at like 5 o'clock in the morning. It was a great time. great memory of your only child's birth, for sure. For sure. I feel like maybe I should have brought those torch flowers too, and we put a torch flower up here as well. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll go back and get a torch flower for that right there, and then down here we'll put some. Down here, maybe we do like an actual flowering azalea sapling, an azalea sapling, and something else there. And up here, I'll put some mini blocks so that I can move them down so that they're sitting on the shelf right here. What are we at? 10 o'clock. Has she still not gotten out of bed? No, she's still not gotten out of bed. Holy cow. I might have to mute in a few minutes and make a phone call. I'm fairly certain of it. So we need azalea sapling. We need torch flower. And then one more of those, because I like them. They're cute. They're super cute. I was just curious if you could place it on top of a leaf, but you can't. What about a crafting table? Nope. Furnace? Nope. Okay. I was just checking. Okay? I had to check. No, I want the spicy one. don't like this, but I don't know how to make those like little kitchens that people do. That's never like really in my. It's not really in my acumen. There's your word of the day, acumen. Raise your hand if you know this word. ACCUMEN. Acumen. Raise your hands. Who knows this word? Nobody? Come on, y'all. There's everybody just asleep. I get it. I mean, you know. I get it. Maybe what actually should be up there is not a torch flower, but a lamp, actually. Yeah, that brings some light up there. That's good. That's what we need. Mel does. Did TTS stop working, I guess?
Nitwit Chef said test.
There we go.
Nitwit Chef said test. The Nitwit Chef said test.
We seem to be doing much better today with the buffering situation and whatnot than we were yesterday. We could do another lamp right there with the sea lanterns. Or we could go and get the music box, a jukebox or note block, whatever.
Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates. At Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates.
We couldn't get one on the other side if we wanted to. So maybe we actually... Why don't we do... Oh, we can't. Bobby Boucher. Okay, so what if...
Daisy Exo said Leroy Jenkins.
I know, right? What if we did taller lamps? Do end rods automatically do that? Where they... Yes, they do. That's awesome. If I make that bigger, y'all, and move it down some, that doesn't fit in the build palette, does it? In the color? No, I'm already, no. I think that's going to be useful somewhere else, but not here. But what else could we use as a lampshade? We could use upside down decorated pots. So if we turn that upside down and slide it down, do you want to see what that looks like?
Daisy Exo said beacon mini block.
Beacon's not a bad idea either. Do you want to see what this looks like turned upside down?
and slid over the top of it.
Shadow's Kiss said don't be a Leroy. Daisy Exo said yes. Deadshot69 lol said listen, if Chuck Norris can parallel park a train, we find a design for this lamp.
Whoa, that's big.
That's what she wishes, she said.
Deadshot69 lol said look like a balloon lol.
I know it did, didn't it?
Daisy Exo said rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Shadow's Kiss said no we don't. Deadshot69 lol said can't say I saw that coming.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I mean, some do. But you're not wrong. What
Jonah
else
B.
we
Good
got?
said shadow rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
The thing
Exo
I'm worried
underscore Mel
about.
said close your eyes and you won't see it coming. Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. At Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things. Deadshot69 lol said B Bobble what up Pickle Queen.
I don't know about that one. I'm not sold on the pot either, but I really like
Joni
note
Bugud
blocks.
said Nitwich F strong hand Nitwich of Semibot.
Note blocks make the best lampshades, in my opinion. Let's go find some. Let's go find some.
Deadshot69 lol said maybe banners? I know you can have them somehow. Joni B. Good said this will be my new pickle emote Nitwich of Semibot. Deadshot69 lol said like banners around a Bia con. Deadshot69 lol said beacon. Shadow's Kiss said we actually said oh I am cramping night sweet here's the couch.
So,
Kickbot said commands.
May,
Points for channel
isn't
points.
there isn't some,
Shop to
doesn't
redeem points.
one of these sell
Clip
mini blocks
120
somewhere
to clip last 120 seconds.
now? Isn't there mini blocks somewhere in here? What is this? Spooky. I could have sworn I thought somebody sold mini blocks. Restaurant. No. I don't know what to do. I could have sworn there was a shot. Wait. No, that's not. No. That'll work. Okay, so here's what we need to do. I am going to actually go to the Pirate Cove so I can put on a disc. And I'm going to mute my microphone, make a phone call, and a cup of coffee at the same time. And we'll come back and I'll also be looking up.
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well. Daisy Exo said coffee,
Absolutely.
Deadshot69 lol said great. I'm loading the bubble tank, okay, hand emoji.
That'll definitely be happening as well. Alright, let me pause pretzel. Sorry to leave you guys in silence there for a second. The phone call has been made. So now I just need to finish making the cup of coffee.
Kickbot said commands.
Hang
Points
with
for
me,
channel
guys.
points.
Just need a moment,
Shop to
okay?
redeem points.
I'm a
Clip
human
120
too.
to clip last 120 seconds. Joni B. Good said peepoj peepoj. An organist said I disagree that Chef is human too. JK Rob. Caster Lab said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
I am too human and I have feelings. Alright, coffee's working, y'all. It's working. Oh, what was that? But no, sorry, I had to take care of that. I had to, so I am, because I offered the chef's mom to not, instead of drop him off today, to drop him off tomorrow because I had him an extra day for my mom's birthday. Technically, that was her time, and that was taken from her, albeit a great reason. That's still her time. 100% end of the day, that was her time. And I want to be as fair as humanly possible and never, ever put ourselves in a situation where one of us thinks that the other is spending more time with our son. And so yeah, she's going to keep until tomorrow. I'll probably meet him at the BMX track that she lives near, and it'll be an awesome day, right? Okay, so let's get pretzel going again. Alright guys, give me 1 second while I go pick up the coffee, and I will be right back and we'll get going again, okay?
Daisy XO said partying face emoji.
Yep, you know it. Hi! It's really humid today. I feel like there might be some storms moving in. Let's look. Oh, that's Wordle. That's not weather. I know they start with the same letter, but they're not the same word. It's going to be around 97, 98 today. Humidity right now, though, that's not too bad. 62%. It feels muggy, though. It feels like there's rain in the forecast, but there is not. Not until Thursday. And it is only 10:30 in the morning, right? Give it time. Okay. We got a fresh cup of coffee. We do not have to adult today.
Daisy XO said yes, give it time.
Yeah. We don't have to adult today. Which is awesome. I'm going to miss my little dude, but again, I got him in the middle of the week, an extra day that I wasn't going to originally, see him. And I think that that's fair, and I think that more parents that are split should wise up and realize that they're not the important ones.
Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit.
Chef didn't check on the mini block situation. I need to go to... Sorry, I gotta take my glasses off, y'all. I can't read my phone if I'm wearing them. I gotta go to...
Daisy XO said, ha.
Shop directory. Don't make fun of me.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points.
Mel,
Click
you don't have any
120 to
jukebox
click last
or note block
120
mini blocks, do
seconds.
you?
XO_Mel said I don't.
Booger.
Success Bro just followed.
Yo!
Kickbot said thanks for
That
the
bell
follow.
woke me up.
Success Bro.
Thanks for the follow, Success. I bet it's this one.
Success
Yeah,
Bro
I
said,
knew it
"Don't
was
forget
coming.
click verification and
Get him.
partnership fast and finally start making real money if your channel visibility is low or growth is
Get
slow. I can help. I work
him.
with streamers to grow organically.
Y'all got him. I'll mute him, but y'all, like, if I can get to it fast enough, I can turn the TTS off and cancel what they're saying, and then turn it back on.
Daisy
That's-
XO said bam bop boom bop band. Deadshot69 lol said rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Oh,
rolling
that
on the
was
floor
really
laughing
funny.
emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
That was really funny.
XO_Mel said Lamau.
All I can do is post it and move on until we get a response. But I think that will do for like a couple of lamps here. I still wish that there was more light in this, but there's really no way for us to get that. Unfortunately, there's just no way to get more light behind that. Well, that's sad, but, well, you know, what can you do? I wonder. No, surely not. I'm not moving that out. Wait a second. Okay. Wait. Where did they go? It didn't go anywhere. It says you can't do that, huh?
Daisy Exo said that's a weird sound.
Yeah, it is. I like it though.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Daisy Exo said,
Oh my god.
I don't care.
It's not nice. Hush, doggy. Hush. Hush.
Daisy Exo said teehee. Daisy Exo said goddamn.
You know I gotta have a rock collection. No, not there. No. Wait, what? No. Oh, come on! Okay. I think one of these would be nice. And I guess a diamond block? I mean, technically we're not limited to 4 here because I can scooch these together and put other stuff on there as well. Okay.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points.
Now,
Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Why? Is that the right one? Yeah. We could even make those smaller and have a lot more. But I think that's kind of nice. A nice little collection. Yeah? I think that's a nice little collection.
Daisy XO said it's nice and simple.
Uh-huh. I'm still, I don't know what to do with this over here. I really don't. I'm going to look at some, I'm going to actually consult the internet and probably just kind of get some ideas off of something and probably do a 80% copy, 20% just doing my own thing of something that I find. I'm not really that great with putting modern type amenities into builds, like, you know how people put refrigerators and sinks and like little kitchens and whatnot. I'm not good. I don't get that. It doesn't translate in my brain. Scaling ancient structures and using historical knowledge to bring buildings back to life, that clicks in my brain. Dude, I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just play. Listen, I just work here, okay? That's all. That's it. I don't make the rules. That's just how this brain works. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
Oh, man. We still need that flowering azalea. And we could also put some stuff here as well, actually. I think some stuff there might look cute, too.
Could be items. It could also be, you know, it could be items. Could be mini blocks. Because I'm still not sold on that painting either, being the one. But we could only really modify the size of the painting, but that would also probably mess with
Daisy XO said Herb.
What? Herm? Yeah. Starry Night. I think those two are the only two of that size. So what happens if I take out the top as well? But now how do I light this up? Better. Because it's not going to let me take end rods and put them in here.
Daisy XO said you could put the glowing moss from the warden and place it on the sides.
No, I can't. It's a vertical slab. I can't put anything on that.
Daisy Exo said oh okay.
Of course. No, because I really want to cover the ceiling. And that won't work. It's because I want to do...
Caster Labs said if you want to buy me some coffee or snacks to open on stream, visit.
You can't see that at all. Not with Vibrant Visuals. I bet if I turned Vibrant Visuals off, you'd see it just fine. Yeah, it kind of takes a second to focus. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, wait a second.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Why not? It's gotta be cobblestone, seriously? Sorry. What if I do?
Exo_Mel said every single morning, all three kids ask what's for breakfast. Every morning it's the same answer. I may go insane rolling on the floor laughing emoji. DB1356 said to what's up chef.
TB, how's it going? Every single morning. Oh, I can't do that over here, son of a gun. Ooh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do?
DB1356 said I got a 3 on my app exam. Does this mean I'm a go homeless pensive face emoji?
No. Shouldn't.
I can't do that because of the panels. Well, what if I do... Alright, what if I do this? What if I do this? Give me this.
Daisy Exo said mine is saying every day. What are we doing today? I don't have a schedule for summer break, Lamau.
Yeah.
What if we do...
Exo_Mel said lol.
Hey!
Caster Labs said join the Discord for updates.
That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. I like that.
Daisy Exo said yes.
It's so cute. He's so cute. Let's see if anybody's responded to my mini block request.
Ace Gaming 3406 said did you find your mini block?
I'm just opening right now. Wait, no.
Daisy Exo said hi Ace.
I just opened my phone to look and see if anybody responded to my request there, but I see no response. Do you have note block or jukebox mini blocks? Are they going to be in the Pirate Cove in that house? And can I go snag 2 of them if they are? Ace, look at my cute little makeup. My little bowl of rouge powder and my little brush to put rouge on in front of my mirror with my little lamps.
Ace Gaming 3406 said one moment it's saying I have corporate data.
Corporate date? What? What is that? While we hang on a moment, we'll go back to Alexandria and get the azalea sapling. Actually, may have...
Ace Gaming 3406 said corrupt.
Oh. That's not good.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
That one's not got the little flowers on it. I want the one with the little flowers on it. Hi ho, Alexandria we go. Well, that looks better. I see him joining in.
Ace Gaming 3406 said what with flowers on it?
I got some. I have some in Alexandria. If you got the mini blocks, that's what I'm really in need of. I've got the azalea. I'm just being lazy. And there's no need to be lazy. Oh, that's too oh, whoa, I can't believe I made that. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, oh, it's right there. Jiminy. Crikey! I was staring right at it. Can you put firefly bushes in pots? Anybody know? Faux show? Do we need to test it? Do we
Caster
need to,
Labs said don't forget to like,
do we need to find
follow,
out?
subscribe, share, and all the human things.
Nope. No firefly bushes.
Exo_Mel said no you can't.
That's a bummer. You should be able to. You should totally be able to do that. That's a bummer.
Ace Gaming 3406 said how many jukebox?
2. Precisely 2. Ooh, I like silky smooth. Ooh. We'll get those right there for lamps. Those aren't going to be able to attach up there because I want to do the ceiling. I don't know what to do now. They're just going to have to... No, I can do stairs. I can do stairs there. Look. Because those vines aren't going to be able to stay put with the ceiling tiles. This will make it look like it's got some structure to it. And also let us put some other stuff up there.
And then we don't have anything else to put in there. Except maybe go get that torch flower. Knock knock! Hello! You can come in! Okay, yeah, hi!
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Whoop whoop whoop!
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 AM EST. Random evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as well.
I don't know, do they look better as minis? I don't think so. No. But I do need to rotate them. Actually...
An organist said I'm so dumb. I legit thought Caster Labs was an actual person until just now. So slow.
Oh no. Perfect little lamps. Kind of dark down there. We've got space on this wall that we could potentially do another, not exactly like this, but we've got a 3 wide space in between those for a painting. So like if we set up a couple of blocker blocks. Oh no, I'm crouched. Let's get our paintings back. So if we block off this space here. Ooh. Is that the only one that size? Oh, it's Dennis. Hi, Dennis. I do actually want to raise this up by 1.
Caster Labs said be kind, be positive, be the change you want to see in the world. Love your faces.
This is a hard choice between Sauron and Dennis, to be honest with you. That's kind of where I'm at. Sauron or Dennis? That's tough.
Teacher Person 21 said Denise.
Denise? There's no Denise. Oh, Dennis. I was getting the wrong size. Oh, these will work.
Ace Gaming 3406 said the puppy.
Oh, I'm supposed to be doing. Hold on. The puppy. The big dog? No, no big dog on this one.
Ace Gaming 3406 said wolf.
Oh, come on.
Daisy Exo said Dennis.
Dennis.
Ace Gaming 3406 said yay that one.
Got you, Dennis, okay?
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. Yeah, the stairs do look better. Oh, you kidding me? Hold on. No way. Man. Alright, I gotta buy dark oak wood anyway. Let's go to the shop. Lower. Wait, what? Missed something. Wait, that says 1 stack for 2 coins.
That's not a... Wait, that's not a...
Ace Gaming 3406 asks, do you see Mel's chat in game? EXO_Mel said no, he doesn't.
Oh, that does say 3. 2 stacks for 5. No, I do not. I do not, actually.
Caster Labs said, have you checked on Chef lately? He might be on fire a little bit.
I'm here, so I'm just gonna buy it.
Ace Gaming 3406 said, okay, her and I were having a talk about name tags and armor stands.
That's why I'm confused. I've seen Mel's chats before. That's weird that it's like it's a sometimes kind of thing. I know I've seen chats from Mel.
Ace Gaming 3406 said lol. Ace Gaming 3406 said be bobble.
Be bobble, be bobble. Bobble, be bobble, be bobble.
EXO_Mel said I was struggling.
You were trying to use proper grammar, weren't you? And trying to capitalize names and stuff. I bet that's what she was doing, y'all.
Ace Gaming 3406 said yes, she was. EXO_Mel said Ace smacked some sense into me.
You have to remember who made the pack. Right?
An organist said lit cruelly trying to be grammar.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
What's my other option? I know there's another one this size. Okay, you can have... No, wait. We need the Balrog.
Caster Labs said never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
I think that's the one for right there. For over the door. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, we can't have it. Oh. Because of the dadgum trapdoors on the roof. So that means... Well, I like that one a lot. I like that one a whole lot. Hi, May. What's going on, May? Is she having troubles getting in, y'all think? Three stacks of wood for, or I'm sorry, 3 stacks of planks for, how am I going to do this? Parkour! Parkour! Stack of trapdoors. 3 stacks of planks. 1 stack of trapdoors. Okay. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine that that's full. Gonna give you up. We need some more stuff to put in pots, and we need some more pots here. And we need to come up with something for that wall. It's 5 wide and 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. It's 5 by 5. So I need to look at, hold on. Let me take some notes here real quick. Whoa.
More pots and plants. Torch flower. Okay.
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
There's one other thing I want to go and look at real quick before taking a bit of a break. I want to go look at these graffiti walls over here. I want to go look at these graffiti walls. So why can't those be made into big ones? Oof. Oh. Oh.
Daisy XO said those are all awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
La Rich said what's up, uncle?
What's going on, man? How you doing? I need two 16 by 16s. Side by side.
La Rich said good with...
I'm good, man. I'm just kicking it. We're probably 5 hours deep at this point. No, we're only... only 3. Wait, what time is it? It's only 11? Okay. I thought it was later than that. I'm just
La
kicking
Rich
it.
said same.
Been doing a highly detailed interior bedroom design, doing a lot of mini blocks and armor stands and stuff like that, little bits of magic. And now I'm looking at potentially doing some sort of pixel art, but I really need two 16 by 16 panels next to each other. Hey Mel, you should ask Owen if he can make more, if he could just turn these into more 16 by 16s, because he won't do it if I ask. He will if you ask.
La Rich said how you get those pixel arts.
People just do them. Some of them are probably nabbed from the internet. The ones that I want to do are nabbed from the internet, but some people that play on this server are very well capable of doing pixel art without any sort of reference. Like, look, here's a Mario and a Mario. So I'm sure that some of these were done without any sort of reference.
XO_Mel said Ollie.
Some of them probably... Oh, excuse me. Probably... that's what I said. Will you ask Ollie?
XO_Mel said Dill asked him.
Alright. Just say, hey, you should make these all 16 by 16s. Like, what's the point of the little small ones on the end? Make some more big ones.
La Rich said how many days in this world?
Like 30,000, 30-something thousand. You don't believe me, do you?
This isn't a realm. It's
La Rich said hell yeah.
it's like a little over a year and a half old, but we use a hosted world method to host this world, so it's a privately hosted game on a
Caster
person's
Lab said if you
local
want to buy me
device
some coffee or snacks to open on
that
stream,
is
visit.
always online. They're either playing the game or AFK somewhere, and then any of us can just join the world anytime, freely as we want to, because he is always online. So it's just always clocked. So 24/7, the world's running, and it's been running since October 1st, 2023. So it's like 33,000 something days, probably 34,000 by now.
Something like that. We could find out. Okay. Let's see. Mod showcase is.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds.
Here.
EXO_Mel said he will be on in 30 and look into making more.
33,826 game days.
La Rich said damn.
Yeah, it's a lot. So this is our mod showcase room. This is where we can show people the things that are different in this world. So like our art pack is custom. These are Minecraft paintings. When you place them on the wall, you don't get a Minecraft painting. You get one of our custom paintings. We have custom music discs as well. So we have custom songs that play when you play a disc. Although we've kept the bangers that Minecraft does put on the discs. We've got Foxy No Tail's armor stand and mini block packs. And then we've also, DJ has created another pack that allows us to put player skins as well as like mob skins onto armor stands. We use a custom made in-game currency called the Rocket Coin that can be crafted on a crafting table into a Rocket Coin block and placed as a block, and then you can also be decrafted back into coins. We have some custom made trophies that DJ made as well for various like contests and things of that nature. And DJ also made a stairs and slabs pack that creates stairs and slabs for virtually every block in the game. So glass slabs, you got it. Diamond slabs, you got it. Resin, you got it. Wood, grass, path, moss, all the slabs that you wanted, as well as the cursed and coveted vertical slabs. These are game changing for builders, folks. These right here. Game changing. And there's some of the mob heads, also by Foxy No Tail. Pretty standard stuff. They've got different sizes, micro.
La Rich said he'll yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been working on this bedroom with some of the armor stand and mini block stuff today. Oh, it's not high enough. Oh, what a bummer. That was so close though, wasn't it?
Joni B. Good said Nitwich F help I've fallen.
We've been just working in this bedroom here. In the big bed and like a little table with a mirror and some rouge powder and a brush and some little lamps and got a giant bed with all the room for
Joni
activities.
B. Good said it looks so good, Chef.
This is that armor stand pack that puts our player skins on. So that is my player skin right there. wool stairs make great couches. That's part of that more stairs and slabs pack. So yeah, I still have more work to do on this wall right here, and probably some more detailing on this wall as well. Some pots and stuff here. But I need
Caster
to
Labs
look
said
at some,
join the Discord for updates.
I need to snag some ideas from the internet for that wall there. I have some things that I know I've seen before, but I can't pull them. There's too many song lyrics in here, and so I just can't pull them out of my head.
La Rich said looks amazing.
Thank you, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. The normal thing that I do, La Rich, is I am a history nerd, and I love building historical structures. I build them to scale so that they are true to life size, because Steve is a true to life human being. He's a big human being, but he's a true to life size human being. And the game is scaled to be human sized, right? And so I use my knowledge of history, archaeology, and spatial data, so like measuring tools and things like that. Oh, I guess we better start at the beginning, shall we? To recreate these ancient structures. So you first enter my base area from the nether via a recreation of El Khaznah. In English translated to the Treasury of the Pharaohs. This is a temple that's in the bottom of a canyon in Petra, Jordan. It's famous, it's been in a couple of movies, and as you can see, I've made it to look like I've dug out the nether, we're inside of what used to be a lava ocean, and I've made it to look like we're down in the bottom of that canyon where the Petra temple resides, the Treasury of the Pharaohs. These are the Magi tasked with protecting all that is the Pharaohs.
La Rich said dang that's nice.
And we're actually going to go to the lesser used portal in the top of the Lighthouse of Alexandria. So a historian called Appian measured the Lighthouse of Alexandria and like very accurately described this building. And so it is a very one-to-one scale rebuild. We're very high in the air right now, overlooking my base area. So the Lighthouse of Alexandria stood at 115 meters tall, and was the tallest building until, I want to say, like something silly like the Eiffel Tower that had ever been constructed. It's something silly, like it was a very modern building that was built that became taller than this building was, that was built in ancient times. But what this building does is house most of my automatic farms that are down through here. But in the distance, just out of render, is my recreation of the Library of Alexandria, as well as a 1/3 scale copy of the Great Carthage Harbor. And really, I should, guys, be taking the land all the way out to right
Kickbot
there.
said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem points. Clip 120 to clip last 120 seconds. La Rich said dang you got talent uncle.
Thank you, sir. There's a lot of talented people on this server, man. I gotta tell you, I'm based right next door to a guy called Lobo, who makes some amazing organic statues. He's absolutely goated at organics. Unreal. We've got Godzilla and King Kong over here in a fight. Kong is absolutely throwing hammers right now. Just a absolute talented group of folks. We need to go in here and fix our stuff. Hey!
Caster Labs said don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, and all the human things.
Alright, there's the volume. I need to... Oh, okay, it's right here. Excellent. That's perfect. Got that fixed up. We can put it back up. Nice. Got it. Dun dun. You done? All right. Now, guys, if you wouldn't mind, I do need just a quick human moment. So I am going to pop up the BRB screen real quick and, like, literally give me, like, 90 seconds or so, y'all. I'll be right back. You're... Y'all are gonna be besties. Ow!
So _Mel said you good chef.
Yeah. Just a little conversation between...
Chicago Drip said best viewers on stream boo. Net.
Just a
Remove
little
the
private
space.
conversation
At
between
Y6N0
Daisy and I.
Streamlabs said Chicago Drip. Greater than please refrain from using foul language.
I can't say
Daisy
it out
Exo
loud.
said person
No.
face palming emoji female sign emoji.
I can't say it out loud. I can't. Oh, I've got a nasty cramp in my side right now because I laughed too hard, and I'm old, and I've got lots of nerve damage, and I shouldn't do that to myself.
Caster Labs said I go live with Minecraft MF mornings at 8 a.m. EST.
Just give me one
Random
second.
evening streams of other games like Fortnite and Repo as
I
well.
almost said something that would have
XO
gotten
underscore
me
Mel said I got you lol.
spray bottled. I almost said something completely
Daisy XO
innocent
said that's
that would
what you
have
get.
gotten
And
me spray
Organis said
bottled.
IT. There, I said it out loud. Lol.
I see what you did there. Oh, excuse me. I'm here. I'm here. Everything off?
La Rich
Yes.
said what flavor you have.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Yes, I know. What is it that Lost Soul says? We don't talk about Bruno.
Kickbot said commands. Points for channel points. Shop to redeem
We
points.
just ignore that it's a
Clip
thing.
120 to clip last 120 seconds. XO underscore Mel said we will be unstoppable.
Nah, she's gonna have a new bestie. She's gonna have a new bestie.
La Rich said mine's sour watermelon drop.
Nice.
Daisy XO said we don't talk about Bruno is
Yeah,
right.
there she is. There she is. There. There she is. Oh. Alright, so we said we definitely want to bring a few torch flowers to put in the pots. And also probably another one of these. You can put these in pots, can't you? I don't have any more. Dang it, they're
Terry
all back
Meek
at the
said no,
castle.
not Bruno.
Not
Daisy XO said Mel rolling on the floor laughing emoji smiling face with horns emoji. XO underscore Mel said he'll be selling my world famous beef at the zoo.
No! You should be able to plant these in pots.
Daisy XO said Nitwitch of calm yourself. XO underscore Mel said world
Not me.
famous.
Not me. I don't need to calm myself. I bet you can't. I bet that means you can't put these in there either. That's dumb. I wish we should be able to put small drip leaf in there. I want. Let's petition Mojang. Let's whine like Java players and say we want something. Oh, did I say that out loud? Hmm. Sweet berries go, don't they? No? Really? I thought you could plant a little sweetberry bush in there too. That's a bummer. What about this? Ooh! We only got one of those, and that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's definitely the thing, though. That's yeah, that works. All right, listen. I really need to sleep this time. Is it almost dark? No, it's noon. Okay. There. Almost. Glass staircase. You could do one in this world. Because we have glass stairs. I remember the other thing I need. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we are good. Allison would be proud of me. I've had enough coffee for sure. Made the smack noise, but not even a half ticket damage. Yeah. Parkour. Parkour. I don't know. I don't know what to put there. I don't want to put another plant there. I don't want another plant there. I just had a really messed up idea, y'all. Oh God, am I about to do this? I think so. Please let me sleep. Please let me sleep. Please let me sleep. I'm sure I have birds. Whoa. Is that a bunny rabbit? In the main nether tunnel? Is that what that was? Don't I have a regular wolf head? I want a regular dog head. I'll just use this one. This one's fine. It's not Dennis, but it's fine. What? Huh? Oh, to make your stand at the zoo. Is it going to be called Melby's? Kind of like Arby's, but Melby's? Oh! Positive on the Z.
Just listen. That's the way computers talk to each other.
Wait. Now, once you place it, it loses its name, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. We can't name it Dennis. There we go. It's Dennis. It's Dennis. Yeah, and I've lost my TTS.
Nitwit Chef said test.
There we go.
Nitwit Chef said test. The Nitwit Chef said test.
She does have the sauce. Oh yeah, Teach? I'm sorry! I couldn't help it! People do that. They do. Stay right there. Okay. I'm done with those. No. That's it. That's it. Except for what I'm going to do here. And that's going to dictate what I can do over here.
Caster Labs said visit to support the stream directly.
So, yeah, for now, I'm calling this done. But I'll come back later and probably finish that and claim the next server quest later. Yeah. And I gotta do some off-camera preparation. Because I don't want to hint at what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's a great place to call it a morning, guys. It is now about to roll on noon.
which does put us at the 4-hour mark. And I got some errands to run. Even though I don't have to really adult today, there is something that I'm going to go do instead. I won't be gone super long, but I'll be back, and we'll be playing some more Minecraft later, I think. So stick around. Now I can't start the next server quest until I gather materials. So yeah, how can I do that without cluing you guys? No, there's no way you're gonna know. Are you? No way. No way. You might. Alright, listen. I'm gonna bounce. Guys, I love your faces. I am going to run some errands and do some planning. And, yeah. Just unplug a little bit and get some rest. I'll be back later with some more Minecraft. And then later on we'll transition over to the Discord and do some Fortnite or something late this evening. So, guys, love your faces. Thanks for coming along on the journey. This little room is looking fantastic. I love it. There's a lot of stuff packed in here. So, yeah, thanks for putting up with all my changes and my hms and haws and what ifs and all of that fun stuff. But it is that time of day for me to say bye. Guys, I hope y'all have a fan.